the transformation from a year ago to now, we've had the same sparring partners pretty much for the whole year. And at first he was having trouble. At first he was getting hit a lot. Now with the same guys, we had to bring new guys in because those guys weren't good enough anymore. You know, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. You know, and I keep reminding him, we're gonna fight. You know, I don't want you to go back to your, because this is our first fight together. So I don't know if you did that during training before, but then in the fight you just forget about everything and go to your usual where you want to please the crowd. I said, none of that. Don't listen. We're not gonna listen to nobody. You're gonna listen to me. You're gonna fight the way I tell you and the way we've been training. And if you do that, believe me, you become a world champion again. But you have to stick to the game plan. So far, everything good, man.
Is the game plan? You know, you're facing a bigger puncher in Cuellar. Is the game plan to be smart in there?
Look, Cuellar has tremendous power. I trained him. You know, he's got unbelievable power. He does hit hard. I think at 126 is probably the hardest hitting featherweight in the division. But when it comes to skills, when it comes to technique, I think Abner's way better. So we just have to be very careful, especially the first few rounds. Be very careful, very cautious. But we also have to be active. We have to be throwing punches. We have to stay busy. So the fight's not easy. The fight won't be easy. The first few rounds will be very dangerous. But we've been training like that for 4 years. So I think I have a good feeling about this fight.
You know that at some point, too, though, Abner, the Mexicano comes out. How do you keep him? I was gonna say, how do you keep him from not engaging?
Look, if one round he does that and does not do good at it, because if he does, you know, he could also, you know, I might even ask him, let's, you know, do it, because maybe we don't have any success, you know, moving around, because Cuellar is very strong. He's like a bully. We have no success, then all right, then cover up and let's go. You know, down the middle, punch down the middle instead of opening himself up too wide. We're ready for that too. We've been doing that in training too, so we're ready for whatever it takes. But if it's because he wants to please the crowd and doesn't do what he was told to do, then I'm gonna have to do my job in the corner. You know, like I've done it before with Brandon, like I've done it before with Maidana, where there was a moment where he, you know, wasn't feeling comfortable during the fight. I had to slap him, you know, to get his attention. I'll do the same with Abner.
What do you think was the reason why Abner lost some of those qualities que dijiste? You know, was it mental? Was it what was it?
Before, it's none of my business because he had his trainers and he had his people around him. But I think he was just too comfortable. I think he wanted to just please everybody that was around him. That, yeah, you're a champion and go, you're a Mexican and go, you know, go do your work, go beat this guy up. And the crowd loves it. You know, the crowd loves those fights. The crowd wants to see those types of fights, but not me as a trainer. I'm a little bit smarter than that, even though that's kind of like my style. I'm smart when it comes to teaching a fighter and showing him how to move around, how to make your opponent miss and throw that jab. I love using that left hand, jab, hooks. You know, I love using the left hand, and I've just been doing it. You know, I think it was just he just found it easier for him to just go and brawl because he has a tremendous heart. He could take a punch. He doesn't care if he gets hit. So he just found the easy way to please the crowd instead of using his techniques, instead of using his movement. Maybe he just wanted to give nothing but full of action fights. That's all he wanted.
One more question. Yeah. Consider, obviously you guys have to think about Cuellar first. Pero después de Cuellar,
right,
how many fights do you think it would take him to get back to a championship fight?
Well, this is a championship fight, so we're in a title fight. So if he wins, he's a champion again. But you know, I know that we have to first. We can't look past Cuellar because he's a solid champion. He's got great power. We can't look past Cuellar, but you know, there is future. You know, there is if we get through this fight with the win, then as a champion, you know, the rematch with Santa Cruz is going to be there, and I think it would be different because of the style that I'm bringing back. There's also if Frampton beats Santa Cruz again, then we could fight Frampton. there's a lot of fights out there. There's a lot of fights out there. But
Johnny Gonzalez?
the rematch with Johnny Gonzalez, I would love to, because even though I had nothing to do with that fight, it was one punch, first round. It's happened before. Right after the fight, I thought even if they do the rematch then, when I had nothing to do with Abner, I thought Abner would beat him. It was just one punch, landed, got him cold, and knocked him out. It's happened before, but I don't think Johnny Gonzalez could get lucky twice. Honestly, I don't think so. So I would like that rematch too, definitely.
Robert, te robo un minuto.
Claro.